Hey, bro, I know it hurts. That silence after she leaves, it's loud. Louder than any argument. Louder than any "I don't love you anymore." One day you're laughing with her. The next, you're just scrolling through old photos wondering what the hell happened. And I get it. You want answers. You want to fix it. You want to text her. Tell her you miss her. Get some kind of reaction. But deep down, you already know that won't bring her back. It will just push her further. Because the moment she left emotionally or physically, a game began. Not a game of love, but of energy. And here's the twist. The more you do, the less she feels. But the less you do, the more your presence starts to haunt her. This isn't about ignoring her or playing tricks. This is about reclaiming your power, your attention, your mind. So let's talk about what really happens when you pull back and why. When done right, it changes everything. Point 1. The energy she used to feed on is gone. Look, man, I know you're hurting right now. But let me tell you something that might shift the way you see all of this. When you were with her, when you were texting, calling, checking in, she wasn't just noticing it, she was feeding off it. That energy you gave, that consistent attention, that comfort of knowing you'd always be there. She got used to it. It became her emotional safety net, even if she didn't say it out loud. But now that energy is gone. And I'm not talking about fake silence, where you're still watching her stories and hoping she sees your post. I'm talking about real grounded silence. You're not chasing. You're not reaching out. You've disconnected your emotional supply line. And bro, that absence, she feels it. It's not instant, but slowly, day by day, she starts to notice the shift. The silence isn't just quiet, it's unnerving. She starts thinking about you, not because you're pushing yourself into her world, but because she can feel the difference now that you're gone. That energy she used to rely on, she's realizing it wasn't hers, it was a gift, and you've stopped giving it. Point 2, you've broken her pattern of control. Bro, hear me out on this. When she pulled away, she expected you to react. That was part of the pattern. She'd go cold and you'd chase. She'd go silent and you'd double text. That little power dance, it kept her feeling in control. But the second you stop playing that game, the second you go quiet, truly quiet, you break the pattern she was relying on. Now she's left with silence. No reaction, no validation, no clue what's going on in your head. And trust me, that messes with her more than you realize. She's not used to it. She expected you to crack, to fold, to prove you still are. But now you're unreadable, and that uncertainty makes her overthink. She starts wondering if she miscalculated. Did I go too far? Has he really moved on? Why isn't he reaching out? And that's where the shift happens. Bro, you're no longer the one reacting to her. She's now reacting to you. That's the power of silence. It's not about ignoring her. It's about breaking the script she thought she could control. Point 3, she starts hearing your silence everywhere, bro. You know what's wild? When you go truly silent, not petty silence, not waiting for her to notice, but genuinely detached silence, it starts echoing in places you wouldn't expect. She starts to hear it in the little things. That song you used to send her, now it hits differently. That time of day you'd usually check in, it passes, and there's nothing. No good morning, no how's your day going, no late night. I miss you, just emptiness. And you might think she's not noticing. You might assume she's moved on. But trust me, she notices, because now your silence has taken up space in her mind. It's louder than your words ever were. And the crazy part, you're not even doing anything. You're not reaching out. You're not watching her stories. You're just not there. And that absence, that mystery, it starts playing in her head like a loop. What happened? Why is he really gone? Is he thinking about me? That's what silence does, bro. It turns you from a man she used to know into a question she can't stop thinking about. Point 4. She can't tell if you've healed or hardened. Listen, man, this is where silence gets dangerous in the best way. When you go quiet, she can't read you anymore. And that messes with her, because before she could feel it, if you were sad, angry, hurting, your energy gave it way. But now, she doesn't know. She doesn't know if you're still heartbroken or if